Hoyan! On behalf of the Oneida Business Committee, I want to take this opportunity to express our wishes for everyone to begin 2023 with a good mind, a good heart, and a strong fire. The families of Oneida Nation, each and every one of you, have done a tremendous job in keeping our community thriving during one of the most challenging eras in the history of our country. It is no secret that COVID-19 nearly paralyzed the entire globe in 2020 and most of 2021. This is the first time in almost 3 years that General Tribal Council has met in person, and it is good to see so many smiling and healthy Indigenous faces. In March 2020, the Oneida Business Committee took action to declare the Oneida Reservation in a state of public health emergency due to COVID-19. Since that time, we have experienced much loss to our nation, sickness and death, and great losses to our employment, our mental, spiritual, and economic well-being. We want to express our deepest sympathies to those who have lost loved ones and to those who suffered the lingering effects of COVID. I would be remiss not to commend the team of dedicated employees who have remained on the job during the onset of the pandemic. Our Oneida healthcare employees, the nursing home, the Oneida Police Department, Department of Public Works, Oneida retail employees, custodial and maintenance workers, MIS, now known as DTS, all employees who continue to provide critical services within our Oneida operations, programs, and services during the hardships and struggles we face with as a nation. Oneida was reduced to a workforce of 800 employees who were responsible for keeping minimal but critical operations going. The most difficult time was when we as an organization were faced with determining how to lay off 1,200 dedicated employees, simply because we did not have cash flow to maintain the current workforce. Very hard decisions had to be made for what positions were critical and how to make the best financial decisions to maintain paychecks as long as possible while our businesses were forced to shut down. While it may be true that much has changed all around us due to COVID-19, our community suffered tremendous losses in many realms, yet we never lost sight of who we were as Ungwehu, and we never wavered knowing that we are a nation of strong families built on Hoda and a strong economy, and it has always been in our inherent nature to overcome and persevere. Keeping the Oneida Nation Reservation and membership at the forefront of all decisions made has been one of the greatest challenges a business committee to date has had to work through. We thank you for trusting our decisions, acknowledging that we were navigating uncharted territories together. We humbly ask for forgiveness as well, as some of the hard decisions we face with you may not have agreed with. As elected officials, your safety was and will continue to be at the forefront of all that we do as we look forward to what is hopefully the endemic. At the start of 2022, we were finally able to start shifting operations and everyday businesses back to some sense of normalcy. And at the end of 2022, we held our first virtual General Tribal Council meeting, but to no fault to anyone, the virtual format was met with too many technical difficulties to be effective, and we had to adjourn the meeting. We appreciate and acknowledge the many months of planning it took, and we will continue to look into different options for GTC meetings and space. For 2023, may we all look forward to a year beginning with healing process for our beautiful nation. There will be many things to look forward to this year as we honor the commemoration of 200 years of survival on our homelands here. Collectively as a nation, may we all support our shared vision for 7 generations and work together to sustain the Oneida heritage, our language, and recover our lands and continue to build one another up as Ungwehu. Yawanko.